to work it. Okay, guys, let's do this. To the top left-hand side is the Root Gaming Showdown. We might have a rehost here. It should be on West, not Singapore. We'll give it a moment. Are they just going to play it? They are. Okay, well, to the top left-hand side, our blue Protoss player from Root Gaming is herO. And to the bottom right-hand side, our red Terran player is Root Gaming's Kelazhur. I'm just here to watch Wardy blowing balloons, says our aerobic front. God damn it. God damn it, guys. Alright, well, we are going to see a probe just coming through the center here from herO, looking to see what's going to go on. This is live, guys. We are completely live. I don't know how I could show it to you, but we are live in game right now as we speak. These guys are not playing from replayers. We had a couple of replay games earlier, but only a couple earlier on. This is now completely live. Fear not. Fear not, friends. Probe here, just patrolling a little bit as we are going to be seeing this SCV. Just trying to take the expansion and just get rid of this probe, but actually taking a bit too much damage. We'll have to change around. So you're going to see that CC getting thrown on down. The Reaper is on the way out, about halfway done at the moment, and this SCV from Kelazhur going to be throwing down this depot as well to finish off his wall, of course. Nothing too surprising already. Go change into shorts, Wardy, more sub-hype. No, I'm not going to change into shorts, god damn it. God damn it, guys. Actually, in the summer, I have to wear shorts in my in the studio because it just gets so freaking warm in here. Like, even with like a fan on and stuff like that, it just doesn't do enough. It's actually been one of the nice things about it getting cold in the winter again. But god, I'm not looking forward to, like, I guess like 3-4 months from now. It gets so warm and opening the window is an issue because bugs fly. Oh god, it's awful. Anyways, for now, we're setting up and we're just going to be seeing this Reaper patrolling on the left-hand side, just blocking, well, a potential third Nexus, even though we're probably not going to see one of those just yet. But maybe if herO doesn't clean it out, he can still gain that information of it coming in later. As we are going to be seeing the Stargate going to be popping, and we'll be sending something down to the lower right-hand side in a moment. There's going to be the Oracle on the way out, so an Oracle it is, and obviously kind of expected as well, although I guess maybe we've seen, have we really seen people playing with Phoenix a bit more lately? I guess not in PvT. Still liking this Oracle opening, even though it doesn't kill SCVs as quickly, etc. As we are just going to see this Reaper Kelazhur going to get pushed away. So again, guys, right now we're going to cast herO versus Kelazhur, and then I believe Shanna versus a Scarecrow, perhaps. And then it's going to be herO versus Alive will be our final matchup of the day in the OSC Championship. Remember, in about 3 hours' time, it's WCS qualifiers, and we're going to be bringing you that. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's like an official mainstream, but we are the stream that's going to be getting Blizzard-based promotion on the Battle.net launcher, which I guess kind of makes us mainstream. As far as I'm aware, at least, anyways. Anyways, we're just going to be seeing the Stalkers setting up. First Oracle is about to arrive, and herO will be diving on in to try and get a little bit of damage done here, perhaps. Going to come right on in, and 4 Marines going to push that Oracle away. No problem. So Oracle does get pushed away, and it's actually going to be a Phoenix up from herO, so we'll see how many of those he wants to make. See how high a number he gets set up in towards. There's already tank production from Kelazhur. I mean, he went into a very fast 3CC, so at the moment he's just looking to get set up very defensively on the 3 command centers. Third Nexus from herO is setting up here on the left-hand side. And again, 2 Phoenix in the middle of the map already coming over to try and see what they can do. The Oracle looking around as well, trying to get a little bit of damage here and there. We do see a stim pack from Kelazhur dropping down another couple of barracks. Obviously from the 3CC, all of his production from this point is going to be expedited together. He'll go into upgrades very soon, and again, just in general from Kelazhur, it becomes very powerful for him moving forwards, because he has that eco, he has it early, And you do see, well, herO now sent up into his own third nexus, something Kelazhur didn't end up picking up on. All he really saw was the Stargate and a couple of gates, but it is nice actually. He sees the Phoenix building, so he knows it was a Phoenix follow-up to some extent. Although it seems to be just the 2 Phoenix for now. Nothing too audacious. Not kind of 4 or 5. As we do just see these Marines pushing forwards and a little bit of damage onto that Oracle momentarily, as we are going to see a Stasis Ward coming into location. And we'll be able to block that third CC for just a moment or two. Marines will just send, well, tries to send 1 Marine forwards to get into the Stasis Ward. Now he sends 1 Marine forwards and he catches the rest of the Marines anyways, which is just a little bit of a shame. As he's just going to sit out over there as this Oracle in the main base picking up a few kills. Going to be going for another couple. I mean, there's a couple lower health SCVs in this mineral line, but can't really stick around with Marines tagging him constantly. As now we see herO going into the Robo facility. And what we've seen a lot of herO from in IEM qualifiers, etc. lately is a lot of just mass gateway units. And right now this is going to be +1/+1, as well as resonating glaives, as well as already kind of, well, actually no blink already, so it's just going to be glaives for now. It's actually just a very aggressive 1-1 glaives timing. Just maybe try and just pick off Kelazhur here. It's not even going to go into what is kind of the more kind of macro focused way of doing this. It's really going to throw adepts at Kelazhur until he dies off. Picking off a Marine here and a Marine there, just with these units, just picking away slowly and surely. As we are going to see these, whoa, that is some lag. That's in-game lag, guys. There's nothing we can do about it, and that's why we are generally not asking them to play on. For some reason, herO hosts on Singapore and Kelazhur is just kind of like, okay, fine, we'll do it, but it means that we lag as well. As we're going to be seeing, this War Prism is coming across to the bottom side, and yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can do about this. This isn't FPS. This is just the fact we're playing on Singapore for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, these adepts continue coming over to the right-hand side at the moment, as we do see the Oracle and a couple of Phoenix around in the main base. I'm just going to be seeing this War Prism as well. 4 adepts inside, going to head towards the main. So large army to the right, adepts into the main, and oh my god, Kelazhur is moving out. So he's not going to be in a great position at all to start dealing with this. A whole chunk of extra adepts warp into the main, and already going to start moving around here. These Marines do have combat shields at least, of course, and we're going to be seeing all the adepts just shading down to the low ground though, and that's where SCVs will start to fall en masse. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, it is going to be coming through, and he picks up another couple of workers. The missile turret goes down here as well. Looks like these adepts are all going to gather up together now to make one larger army. Prism still in the main, can warp in more, of course, if you would like to. We'll probably aim to. This herO is just going to pick his way through a couple of supply depots. I'm just going to see those adepts continue to move on forwards and look to maybe grab a couple of those siege tanks, Marines, etc. Blink is continuing to come on in right now, and I'm just going to still see 2-2 upgrades coming on through from herO. Again, guys, sorry for this jumpiness. I'm going to tell the players that they just cannot play on Singapore. Like, it's not in the rules that they should play. It's just genuinely affecting the stream right now, which is what this jumpiness is. So I do apologize for that, but not much we can do other than wait through this first game and then get it fixed for game number 2. The Adepts continue to gather together, going over to the right. The War Prism as well from herO coming over here, as we're going to see, well, still quite a few tanks. One thing Kelazhur did was keep a lot of his army alive. Problem is, he's going to be heavily out of position again for what is once more mass adept. 43 adepts on the map and nothing else, apart from a couple of Phoenix and 3 Stalkers from herO. I mean, that SCV is going to be in trouble. Maybe Kelazhur just goes to base trade this at this stage. Already sort of moving across the map, and looks as though he will continue already lifting up, well, raising the depot wall here. He's not going to be able to slow these adepts down too much, as now they will split up as well to pick away at reinforcements and each mineral line. Kelazhur takes a long time to get over here. Warpins are in the main base, so herO is completely fine with forcing this base trade. He's happy with that. Again, just because Kelazhur took so long, I think, to actually get in position to base trade, puts him in a bit of a weak spot. And there is 2 Phoenix out as well, so floating buildings can't necessarily force a draw here in this game. Bio continue to come on over, and we're just going to see this third Nexus continue to be fought against, as we're going to be seeing the well, Nexus is probably going to drop in the next few moments, and we're going to see these barracks, factory, starport, all moving in towards the center. Adept's actually back at home. He recalled into the main, and then Shades on top of this, and okay, well, herO just has overwhelming numbers. That's cute. I mean, the recall just allows to kind of really help. If you get the upper edge in a base trade, the recall can allow you to do damage and then kind of go back home in time to sort of... let's do this. As we have to the bottom right-hand side, our blue Terran player in this root game and showdown in game number 2. Blue Terran player is Kelazhur. See, nice and smooth again, guys. Nice and smooth, no more issues once more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Top left-hand side, our red Protoss player is, of course, herO. Again, thank you for joining us today. So many of you guys tuning in, which is fantastic to see. I was saying this before that actually I think in terms of group stage kind of viewership last year, we've already smashed it by about 1,000 viewers at peak so far once today, and it's happening again. The viewership rising up. Again, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button. If you're really enjoying, you can support in many ways as well. You can subscribe, donate, and cheer. If you've got that Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free if you haven't already used your Twitch Prime subware this month. And we'd love to have you part of the family. You get replay packs and more. And yeah, it all goes a long way to helping me stay as a full-time StarCraft 2 streamer, caster, and content producer. So, of course, if you are thinking about it, considering it, well, I've got the deal breaker for you. Brand new subs today, get a balloon. Because it is my birthday weekend. I'm turning 24 on, God, so difficult to count nowadays. I'm turning 24 on Sunday, so we're getting some, we're just having some fun with some balloons and stuff. It's just an excuse for me to get a bunch of balloons, really. And yeah, so you get a balloon as well. I mean, if that doesn't cut it for you, I really don't know what does. I really don't. Anyways, a Reaper on the way out, and we're going to see the factory dropping down. Kelazhur. Reaper expand into the factory is a very common way to go, so, I mean, we're not really looking at this as like, oh my gosh. But this is herO actually throwing down the kind of a wall off very early in the game, and this is becoming more and more popular against Terran players lately because of all of the Hellion run-bys and Hellion-based attacks they have been using in the early stages. So, it's getting set up in towards this now as see the first Stalker is already chrono boosting out actually, and we do see a Stargate in the main base here from herO getting set up and ready to go. Reaper pulls away down the left side, and we are going to be seeing another couple of probes on the way up. Starport is going to be starting to drop down in the main base as well. Starport dropping down here, the two Hellions going to be popping out in a moment or two, and this probe at the moment just nibbling away at that SCV. This probe just nibbling, and SCV taking some hits. Reaper pops up here, and we are going to be able to see the probe getting taken down. Again, just picking up some info here and there, and actually with the Stalker now sees the two Hellions, but it's not really mostly about the Hellions right now, it's actually the Widow Mines on the way up as well. There's a grenade here, will not quite blast the Stalker back like he wanted it to, and a second Stalker arriving just in general slows this kind of push forwards down from Kelazhur. As we're all going to be seeing the, also going to be seeing the Oracle once again. So Stargate coming down once more, and well, similar to the last game. Oh my god, those Stalkers, man, they hit so hard. I didn't think that Hellion was going to go down with that shot, but it did, and now two Widow Mines at the front is basically the only thing to save Kelazhur for the moment. Medevac going to be popping out, and will be going towards the natural, I guess, to pick up those Widow Mines. Or, well, what does he actually do? Because he doesn't really want to lift up the Widow Mines if it's all he has to defend with. The Oracle, knowing those Widow Mines are in the natural as well, will now head in towards the main base, where there's just absolutely no anti-air. Oh, he just throws the Revelation down. Oh my god, and now the Stalkers can attack. Well, a Marauder has come out here, which will help. I actually would have loved it, I think, if he'd just gone in towards the main base. I think in the main, he could have done so much here. I mean, it's completely barren of any defense, but of course, we see that, and herO doesn't necessarily see that, so I guess you could argue that it was a bit of a an interesting one, as we're going to be seeing the two Oracles in towards the main base. This Medevac of Widow Mines moving around to see what they can do. A couple of workers starting to go down. He actually targets down a Widow Mine before it finishes burrowing. And there's pretty much pure Widow Mine based defense at Kelazhur. Well, this is the issue with it. The Widow Mines aren't already kind of in the right positions. It's very difficult to actually make work out properly, as herO dancing with fire there, but so far so good still, as Widow Mines will unburrow once more and jump back into those Medevacs. Twilight Council and a Forge continuing to build on up. A Phoenix is also coming on through. And we're just going to be seeing, obviously, herO here with that ability to get set up in towards the Well, whatever he wants to. Is he going to go Glaives again? Obviously, Blink is still a big thing he could go for. And it is this time going to be Blink with +1. It's a bit different. I mean, obviously the difference also this game, a single Forge rather than double Forge. As you are going to see the triple Oracle in towards the main base. Look to see just what it can get up to here. Look to see, just kind of sitting back defensively for a moment or two. As I guess it could go across the map once again in a few. Third Nexus is dropping down. We'll be finishing up shortly. And we are going to be seeing the... I'm just going to be waiting to see what is next. Widowmines go off, but 4, 5, 6 kills. Well, I mean, he actually doesn't do a bad job of it, really, as we're actually going to see now this medevac loads up, but with the Phoenix chasing, he's still not going to really, truly be able to get away. Maybe he can get the Widowmines out of it and do something, but it was a nice try, but just wasn't going to happen. That's going to be a pick-off here. 6 workers killed for the medevac and 4 Widowmines. I mean, I guess what else are you going to do with those Widowmines? Again, Kelazhur built a lot more of them than usual here at the early stages, and so he is going to come up to the top side with the 4 Widowmines inside this medevac once again. So here we go. Just going to be pushing forwards. Guys, just to confirm what happens in this group right now is if Kelazhur does not win this map, he is out. If Kelazhur wins this map, he is tied with TLO. TLO has already won 2-0 against Shanna, and Kelazhur needs to win this map if he wants to be able to advance out of this group in some way, if he wants to force the tiebreaker. As we are going to be seeing the Widowmines going off. It's going to be, oh my god, 14 workers killed. Well, there you go, Kelazhur. Very nicely done. 14 probes killed so far as the Widowmines, 3 of them getting out as well, which is nice. You're going to see this photon cannon in the top left-hand side. As you're going to see the one Phoenix will be hunting the medevac with the Oracles, but boosting away, going to be able to stay alive for now. Charge being chrono boosted. We're going to see the +1 armor chrono boosted. Now we're going to see the Phoenix again are going to be able to pick off this medevac, and it actually does go down with all the Widowmines still inside. Very nicely done, as we still see this armory about halfway done as well. More Stalkers and Zealots going to move across the map to try and do even more damage. +1/+1 upgrades coming through from Kelazhur as well. And that's going to be seeing those Marines still gathering on up and getting ready to go once more also. Scan comes down to the left as we're going to be seeing the 2 Oracles, the Phoenix, moving along and looking to see what they can do. I mean, that worker damage was nice from Kelazhur, but herO still has a huge, scary army on the map. And what does Kelazhur actually have to defend this? I mean, he's just got bio, a couple of Widowmines. He's really missing just something, you know? Right now, Charge isn't ready, so herO doesn't actually want to take the fight just yet. Trying to just blinking back and just trying to get into a good position. Not finding it so far, though. I was going to say, oh my god, the Warp Prism goes down. Well, that's huge, because now herO can't warp in any further. That actually makes quite a difference here, as we're going to see a blink forwards try and catch the tail end of those Marines. Another Warp Prism on the way out. There's a lot of Widowmines over to this side, and so herO may look to come up in between the natural and the third base at the moment. herO on 1-1 against, well, soon to be 1-1, but it's not there yet. A Ghost Academy dropping to help deal with this gateway heavy force. Widowmines reposition. More Zealots coming through the center of the map. Another Zealot going down. This may be going to be a stasis ward there to catch all of those units. You see those Stalkers doing a little bit more damage. Nicely done. Picks off the stasis ward by sending just a lone Marine in. But those Stalkers are just chewing their way through Marines every now and then. Phoenix are going to sacrifice themselves onto some Widowmines to soak up the shots, but the Stalkers blink into the Widowmines as well. And that's a little bit of a disaster here. The Zealots don't know if they can really continue to push on through like they have tried to do so. Pulling back right now. The Warp Prism is here with another wave of units. herO still desperate to break through right here, right now. Zealots and Stalkers going to keep on pushing forward. The Stalkers will blink on through, and we are going to see that bunker is going to get taken down with a couple of Marauders inside. Widowmines going off, as we do see another Widowmine going off as well. Bio in the mineral lines cleaning out the Zealots with the help of the SCVs. We're going to see more Zealots coming in. Stalkers are blinking back again. The new wave of Zealots begins to tank once more, and Kelazhur, his supply is dropping. As we see a couple of Widowmines up this ramp, will do a little bit of damage here and there. Stalker at the front is actually not going to go down. It's going to be the Widowmine going to be going off on a Zealot finally. It took a little while though. Warp Prism is going to get ready to warp in once again. Some Zealots are still in the main. That's on drop now too. Going into +2 armor, and it's another set of Stalkers here, which will get rid of this orbital. And obviously from here, herO can back away towards the third base, where of course he will be able to make his way through this as well. And at the moment, Kelazhur just doesn't have a way to defend this. And here we go, herO setting up stasis wards to try and buy time. It actually gets killed before it happens. Stalkers doing their best to pick their way through this. Blinks forwards, but into Widow Mines again. These Stalkers are going to take a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. There's no follow-up. It is going to be herO taking game 2. Kelazhur is eliminated, and we get a confirmed top 3 here today between Alive, herO, and TLO. Still waiting to see on the final results of the group overall, though.